For today's episode, we're taking a little field trip. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that. It really helps me out. Today, I'm actually doing a really cool bottle, an extraordinarily cool bottle, unicorn level bottle, at a really cool spot. I'm at Locked Barrel in downtown Sacramento, owned by my buddy Jason. He's running a promotion right now. Jason, what's the promotion?
In January, 50% off one pour per day.
He's doing 50% off one pour per day through January. So if you're in the greater Sacramento area, come by. There are some monster bottles, and I don't know how long they'll last for, honestly. So today we're going to be doing the Michter'S 20 year. Now, I had a release from a few years ago. A few buddies of mine, we all went in on a bottle for about retail, and we got a couple sample bottles. I've drank one of the sample bottles, and I'm saving my other sample for a future video, and I don't know when that will happen. So I was really excited to come down and try this and shoot this video off location from my garage. And just super excited to try this again because I remember it being pretty fantastic. Let's take a little bit here. And I will be paying for it, so I'm not just getting these free pours for anybody that is looking at this and thinking this is ridiculous. But yeah, great promotion, half off, one pour per day. I saw on our local Facebook groups there were people killing Pappy 23. I'm going to be reviewing another bottle here in a second. I think probably most, if not all, the BTAC Pappies, like just everything. So with that, let me get into this wonderful Michter'S 20. And I mean, that is like super dark. Oh man. I said I tried it a previous year before. I'm curious to see if I get the same notes on this. This is a batch product. A lot of the stuff from Michter'S is single barrels, like their 10 years and their toasted barrel rye, stuff like that. I looked, this is a batch product, so this is bottle 306 of 592, which, you know, you're not gonna get 592 bottles out of any barrel, let alone a 20-year-old. Older Michter'S stuff is heavily rumored to be sourced from Old Forester or Brown-Forman. I think that's probably accurate, but I've actually spoke to one of the reps at a whiskey festival years ago, and he refused to disclose where they got their older stuff from and said it wasn't Brown-Forman, but I think it's pretty commonly accepted to be from Brown-Forman. God, yeah, just like I remember. So on these ultra aged products, I always get like this coconut and milk chocolate kind of thing almost every time. The very old St. Nick 17 year, some of the other stuff, this one in particular. So that coconut, that milk chocolate, I mean, there's obviously a heavy oak influence, but it's not overly oaked by any means. And those are the things that really pop out. Maybe a slight banana and like slight cherry, like a very light fruit note, but mainly the oak, mainly the coconut, mainly the chocolate. Oh my gosh. Everything's the same on the palate. There's this nice barrel spice though. Coconut, oak, chocolate. There's a dusty funk in there too. Man, that's really good. That's better than I remember it, if I'm being honest. I'm so curious now what my sample tastes like because it was from a few years ago. God, that is a special pour, to say the least. If I had the opportunity to buy one at retail, I would do it hands down. Secondary, I think is like $3,000-$4,000. I don't know if I'd be hard pressed to spend that kind of money on any bottle, but if I could get this at retail, $900, $1,000, I would. This is truly, truly exceptional. This could be like a top 10, and honestly, that's what I'm saving my sample for, is to see if it fits into a top 10 all-time pour for me. Right now, first pour of the day, no other point of reference. I think this certainly could be fitting with that. Oh man, I don't want to finish it. I just want to keep smelling it. The more I drink in it, there is a more of a cherry note that comes out, but all of those other flavors, they just keep building. It just keeps getting funkier, and oak is more pronounced, the chocolate's more, the flavors just keep kind of compounding, but that cherry note is starting to come through a little bit more now. But God, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is like a unicorn of unicorns, and I'm very grateful to be trying this again for the second time in a different year. I don't know if I have enough bottles to trade for one, or if anyone would want to do a trade like that, but I certainly could see myself maybe trying to get one at some point. But that's where I'm wrapping this up. I think I'm going to shoot one more video here at Jason's, and I'm going to take some B-roll so you guys can see what this bar looks like. And then I have to go and shoot a Booker's tournament with my buddy Brian, so it's going to be a very long day. I will catch you guys later. As always, the bourbon experience is all about good pours and great times with whoever with meant to be enjoyed, so crack those bottles. Cheers. God.